my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am doing my review for book number 39. I read I'll Be Gone in the Dark with Peter's Book Club. It is a nonfiction book about the Golden State Killer. Yeah. So I listened to this on audio. I actually signed up for Audible again, and I used my 1 credit to buy this book for free for the first month, and now I have a monthly bill, but at least I got that book because the library did not have the audiobook. So I listened to it on audio, but as I was listening to the book, I did a lot on my diamond painting, and I will show you how far my diamond painting is getting along, so I'll put the picture up. Anyway, I am not a true crime person. I don't really like reading about that. It gives me nightmares and stuff like that. I don't watch the news. That's one thing I don't like to listen to or watch is the news. My parents love it. I'm not a news person. It really brings you down, like it's really negative, the news, so I don't really watch it. So anyway, back to the book. I gave the book 3 stars. The way she wrote it, this woman was obsessed with this killer. He was a rapist killer in California. The strange thing is, it took them 42 years to catch this guy. Like, with all this technology that we have, why did it take them so long to catch this guy? He was been out 42 years. That's more than my lifespan. And he was living among California, and he was raping people, and then he started killing people. Yeah, I watched the 2020 thing. It was on TV. If I remember, I will put the link below. So if you want to know more about this guy, he is 72 years old now, and they captured him just recently. So yeah, and they did it by DNA. So that's how they got this guy. But for 42 years, he never left any samples or any clues, and they had no idea who this guy was. They didn't even have a picture of him. But this woman who wrote this book, she was obsessed with trying to capture him, and she was obsessed with all the victims, and she actually wrote the book and passed away before the book was even released, and before the guy was even captured. So yeah. So anyway, I will put the link below. I gave this one 3 stars. As I said, I'm not a nonfiction person. I'm sure some people love this book. It was very graphic at times. Yeah, so just be warned if you go to pick it up. And I gave it 3 stars. I finished book number 40. Book number 40 was the book that I was reading for the whole month of May. This book has 31 chapters, so I read a chapter a day in the month of May, and I really, really enjoyed it. I was reading this with Ashley, and the book that I read was The Great Alone by Kristin Hannah. This book was amazing. I read it slow, yes. Everybody said, read it faster, read it faster. I said, no, I'm really enjoying the slowness of this book. Every night, every morning, I would wake up, I would read the chapter, and then I would comment on the Goodreads, my thoughts on each chapter. So I have 31 comments on my Goodreads. I've read the whole entire book. I really enjoyed reading this the first thing in the morning every day, and then I was able to read whatever I wanted afterwards. This book takes place in 1977, I think it was, and it takes place right after Vietnam War, and the main character, her father was in Vietnam War, and he came back from Vietnam War, and he has PTSD. And they decide to move to Alaska, and the whole book. You are in Alaska. Kristen Hanna's writing style is amazing. She writes so graphically that you feel like you're in Alaska. You feel like you're in the book. The things that happen in this book is very graphic. And I really felt cold when I was reading this book. But I really enjoyed it. Her writing style is amazing. Again, she is moving up to one of my favorite authors. Yes, I love her writing style. I gave this one 5 stars. It is amazing. One of the teachers in my school, she said to me, she was reading it the same time as me, but of course she was reading it faster, and she's like, you have to finish that book, read it faster. She's like, I haven't had a book that you can't put down. And she said that this one was amazing and she could not put it down. I read it very slowly. She was amazed that I was doing it very slowly. But it was amazing, and it was like the whole month of May. And I got a nice experience reading this one. Yes, I physically read it, not an audiobook. And I definitely will be doing this again. I really liked doing very short, reading a chapter a day. It was great. I loved it. Of course, I have to find another 5-star book to do it, because I don't think it would work if it wasn't a 5-star book. But yeah, but I really, really enjoyed this one. So highly recommend it. She is one of my favorite authors, moving up there. Naomi is actually reading Nightingale now. I let her read it, and she is really enjoying that as well. So yeah, so this is going on the front of my bookshelf. Kristen Hanna, 5 stars. That's it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video.